Good evening and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Lights. I'm Jay Pushkar. We'll hear from Mike Fenner and Tom Decker throughout the show. Tonight marks the first night back in District 10 winter sports, and it was headlined by a big crosstown rivalry. With more on that, we send it over to Mike Fenner. Mike, good evening.
Good evening, Jay. The rivalry returns for round two between Cathedral Prep and McDowell after a great first game on the original opening night of winter sports here locally just a few weeks back. Steve Pietrovitz and the Ramblers at home taking on Kevin O'Connor and the McDowell Trojans. Ramblers trying to make it 2 wins in a row in the series. Second quarter, Prep up 8. Reese Colvin finds Liam Gallo, who pump fakes, drives, and scores off the glass. Nice finish down low. Jonah Bach with the answer on the other end, finishing for McDowell. Makes it an 11-point ball game at that point. Gallo from out front in response for Prep hits the triple try, and then more from Gallo. They were raining threes in the first half, up to a 14-point lead for Prep as Gallo hits from the deep corner. Check out Jaden Harper, though. Beats the buzzer at halftime near midcourt, sinks it. He had 15 points. It was 45-38 Ramblers at the break. To the third, Prep going back inside. It's the penetration and the finish with contact for Khalid Horton as he had 24 points. Big night, Prep back up 14. But in the fourth, much closer game. Will Innes spinning and winning on the drive, finish inside. Prep goes up 6 with just over 2 minutes to play. McDowell's Jackson Howard finding Jonah Bach, sinks the corner three and gets fouled. Love that one. Trojans have it to within 1, but it's Gala big free throws to finish it with a 2-point lead, knocks down 2 more to seal the deal. Gala with 31 points to lead Prep to a big home win, 81-77 over McDowell to move the Ramblers to 2-0 as they win for the first time on the home floor in the series in 3 years.
I purposely gave him the ball at the end of the game because I knew he was going to make those foul shots. You know, he's our leader. He's a 4-year starter. You know, this is a challenge for him.
Those are always the most fun basketball games. Offense, offense, offense. But we know we got to work on our defense. But it was a great team win, great team effort.
The clutch free throw shooting, yeah, we work on free throws like every day after practice. So that's something that we really want to execute during the game.
On the Lewis Fitness and Performance scoreboard, Prep gets the win over McDowell, 81-77. 31 points from Liam Gala, 24 points for Khalid Horton. Jonah Bach scored 26 points to lead the Trojans as Prep gets off to a 2-0 start. Jay?
Thanks, Mike. Let's head to Girard, where the Yellow Jackets hosted MercyHurst Prep. Opening half for the Lakers. Trey Battle goes baseline and scores. Moments later for the visitors. This time it's Peter Zimmerman, using the high screen nicely, drives the lane and help out that for a scoop shot, able to drop it in. More from the Lakers off the Battle miss, rattles in and out. Great rebounding box out effort by David Baum as he is able to come up with the bound and bucket. Minutes later, MercyHurst Prep running the floor, and this time it's Dante Wilcott cashing in. MercyHurst was playing lights out in the first half, but Girard with a 3-pointer by Austin Shady with 1 second remaining in regulation, and MercyHurst Prep falls to Girard this evening 36-34 as the Yellow Jackets pick up their first win of the season. We'll stay in West County, Fairview hosting Sharon in a battle of Tigers. Late first half, Fairview coming up with the steal at one end. Fast break time, James Sitter lays it in at the other end. He finished with 20 points. Moments later, it's Tyler Schultz going baseline and scores. Fairview rolling 31-13 at the break. On to the third quarter now. Schultz coming up with another steal. He goes the distance. Beautiful spin move in the lane and lays it in. He finished with 15 points, 9 rebounds. More from the home team. Great perimeter passing leads to the easy bucket down low by Harry Murphy. Fairview knocks off Sharon by the final of 63-29. Now we'll send it over to our third member of our team, Mr. Tom Decker. Tom?
Good evening, gentlemen. It's good to be back. What do you say we continue our high school basketball stops out in Waterford now, where Fort LaBeouf was back in action for the first time in 2021. The Bison playing host to the Franklin Knights. Third quarter actions where we're going to pick it up tied at 26. Franklin's Easton Fulmer finds Hayden Adams in the corner. His three is good. That made it 29-26 Knights. Bison, though, they'd answer right back, and it'd be Marquise Richmond. He's going to drive to his left, and then he's going to step back a little bit, hit that baseline jumper. Nice move right there. Franklin, though, would get right back after it. In transition this time, and again, Adams all alone in the corner. He hits another triple to put Franklin back up by 6, and the Knights weren't done yet. Fulmer with the crossover and the drive. That's good for 2 more. He finished with 20 points, and Franklin goes on to win this one, 59-56. Union City Bears in action tonight, playing host to Eisenhower. In the first, Union City Shane Uber finds himself all alone in three-point land. He hits that one to give the Bears the early 3-0 lead. And then on the out-of-bounds play, Matthew Bennett He's driving baseline here. He's going to go up and in. This would make it 5-2. Bennett had a good night. He had 19 points and 11 rebounds. More from the home team. White post. He's working that post. He muscles one high off the glass for 2 more points here. Eisenhower just trying to hang in there. And, of course, they're going to get some defense going. They're going to come up with the loose ball here. And Caleb Brodenbonalt's getting out in front in transition. He's going to lay it in for 2 points. But Union City too tough in this one. They take it 63-51. And finally, we head out to Sagertown, where the Panthers were squaring off with Iroquois. Second quarter, Braves trailing, but picking up the defense. That's Sam Santiago with the steal and the Euro step with the lay-in. Nice finish for Santiago right there. Panthers respond. Max Fuller, he's going baseline here. He's going to get the hoop and the harm. Fuller led all scores with 16 tonight. More from Sagertown. Logan Ingram, he's going to take the shot. That's a 3-ball. Bank is open for Ingram. That's good. Sagertown rolls tonight 60-42. Gentlemen, that's it for me. Let's send it back to you.
Thanks so much, Tom. More scores in boys high school basketball. Harbor Creek out in Warren County beating the Dragons 46-26. Northwestern gets the better of Conneaut, Ohio across the state border 63-29. Maplewood edges Youngsville 45-43 out in Warren County. And Kennedy Catholic beats Jamestown 96-30.
High school girls hoops, Kennedy Catholic at Harbor Creek, and what a start for the Golden Eagles. Elijah Jones, she gets the great feed inside and scores. Then it's Jones knocking down the long 2 from the top of the key. Moments later, off another scramble on the floor, it's Jones with another easy 2. Kennedy Catholic jumping out to a 6-0 run thanks to Jones. Lady Huskies counter though. Shaylee Bourne steps up, buries the 3-pointer from the opposite wing. However, Kennedy Catholic was just too much this evening. They go on to beat Harbor Creek by the final score in this one. Your final 66-34.
Up next, we have Cambridge Springs girls taking on Northwestern out in Albion, West County. Third quarter, Blue Devils leading it, but Jessamine Saxton cuts the lead in with the 3-ball there, knocks it down from the outside. The Devils are going to answer. It's Finley Rauscher hitting a triple of her own from the right wing, knocks it down. Cambridge Springs also getting it done inside as well. Madison Yank with the strong move and with the post move finishes for 2 down low. The Devils defense comes up big though as she gets the steal on this one, takes it the other way for 2 more, finishing in transition. The Blue Devils were too much tonight as they take down Northwestern 47-28.